Hey guys, Rob, aka Devildog FF from Explominate4x.com, here with beta gameplay of Endless Legend Shadows. So basically, all I'm going to really do is play for a couple episodes, show you some of the new content, which is really awesome. This is all from the upcoming DLC expansion that Amplitude's going to be releasing here in just a few weeks. And it is titled Shadows, as I said. Basically, it's introducing espionage to the game, and it also brings a new faction called the Forgotten. So we can actually take a look. Here they are, the Forgotten. We can scroll through their unit types and see that they have the Settler, Assassin, the Predatory, and the Mist. So now we've actually got 10 different factions, which is really exciting. They're all unique in their gameplay, and the uniqueness to the Forgotten is that they don't actually research. They actually will buy their research. So getting dust and getting a lot of dust is very important to them. So they buy their research topics, and they do the whole espionage thing better than anybody else does. So there's also some other gameplay elements that they have introduced here that we're going to show you through the maybe like 3 or 4 episodes. So stick around. Thanks for watching. So yeah, but yeah, so we've got the Forgotten, and we're going to be playing as them. So we're just going to make it just a normal difficulty game. I'm not trying to, show expert strategies here. I'm just basically trying to introduce this game, or the DLC, and the Forgotten. So let's go ahead and start, and we'll watch the opening gameplay video whenever it loads. Sometime it'll happen. Alright. So as the video begins, I will quiet. Enjoy.
Ages ago, we were banished by our kin. In fear and shame, they turned their backs on us, closing the door. We survived on a world gone mad by embracing the madness. Thus shadow and silence became our allies, and they made us strong. Now the time for payment of ancient debts has come. The price will be high, and we will be paid in full.
So yes, welcome to Endless Legend Shadows. Just as a disclaimer, I am part of the VIP team or VIP group with Amplitude. So I've been playing this for a little while, maybe about 6 or 7 hours, getting a feel for the Forgotten, getting a feel for the espionage, and also this is closed beta footage. So there's roughly like 30 people that are involved in the closed beta right now. And so they're all playing it, kind of working out the kinks, but this is pretty close to being ready, I think. So you're not going to see too many things that are broken or not implemented yet. In fact, I don't know of any that are not implemented yet. So let's take a look, see what we've got here. Again, these guys are really dust heavy, so you want to make sure you can get a good dust spot. We don't have anything terribly awesome here yet. So what I'll do is, here you got the starting unit group here. Third builder Gulia Yawa the third is the hero. She will end up getting some pretty cool things, skills here that help her go back and forth between being an espionage hero and a regular army leading hero. This thing in particular here, the managed torpor, it actually reduces the cooldown on assignments, so that'll help you kind of switch between espionage and being a leader of the army, like I said. And then she's got a regular skill tree that doesn't really stand out beyond that. There are a couple new things with the faction, so you get +1 dust on terrain with forest. You also get seniority bonus, and that will play into espionage here in a little bit. We'll get to that. Once we get to that in the series here, you'll see and understand a little bit more. I'll try to explain it to you as much as I understand it. Sang-Froid, which gives you 10% attack. And then we have confer stealth, because we'll talk about stealth here in a second, and negative 50% turns in jail and captured hero. So occasionally when you have espionage events go wrong, you'll be captured, and so that's something that we'll get into again in just a little while. So the cool thing about the hero that you have here is it's actually invisible to surrounding armies. So the AI can't see him, and the minor factions that run around, they can't see him. I don't know exactly what the range is. I think it's one tile, but it may end up that I don't remember if it's actually a tile that they can see him within, or if they're actually completely stealth. So we should probably look into that. Let's look at that here in just a second. We'll take a look. So if it's down here, I don't think it's going to be. Let's see, science. So science phobic, that's where their inability to actually create science exists, and they buy all their technologies. Let's see, practice pillager, expert forger, learn from others. What is mine is mine. I don't see the stealth here, so yeah, I don't see the stealth here, so let's not even worry about it. We'll get to it, but these guys are stealthy. Oh, here we go. Maybe this is it. No, this is vision range. Duh. Yeah, I'll have to look to see if we can actually determine the stealthiness of this group. But yeah, so here you are. They're unable to be seen. I don't know exactly, like I said, I don't know the tile radius, but we can get into that. We will go ahead and split these guys off and see if we can find something ever so better at this this dust. I'm trying to find a better dust spot. As you can see, once they move, they kind of disappear and then reappear, which is really cool. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything too good here. So what I'll end up doing is probably taking this spot here. That's only going to give me 8 dust and 13 food. So it's not the best thing ever. And it's only 4 industry too here. I'm not really seeing anything better though, unfortunately. 1647. You know, actually that might be a better spot here, especially with the approval bonus. So we'll go ahead and take that spot. Actually, we're not going to be able to until these guys move. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, great. So we've also encountered the Garns. Alright, so I'm going to assume that you guys know Endless Legend as it is. Like, as a base game, I'm here basically to show you what's new and to kind of give you a sneak peek of the Forgotten. So if you guys are unfamiliar with the base game, unfortunately I'm going to kind of breeze through a lot of that, so sorry. Alright, so let's go ahead and click on this, take what's here, 30 dust, and that'll help us with our research. So now, because I said that they're so dust heavy, I personally take Empire Mint early so that I can get it built and get our dust going better. But again, what we're going to be doing here is selecting a research topic, and then down here you can buy it. So click to buy out this technology, and we're going to go ahead and buy it. And we'll stay here just for a second so that we can figure out maybe we could do cultivation and take that seed storage, or you can, you know, maybe go for the predatory early. But I think for me, the best two for these guys so far is Empire Mint early, so you can buy out stuff and get more dust going, and then obviously cultivation, so you can build more people, or I don't know, manufacture more people, whatever, breed them, breed more people through food. So let's go ahead and recombine these guys, and we'll do that next turn, and we'll go ahead and take a look and see what's going on in Jularn. So these are some new things here. Security is basically how well you're going to be able to defend yourself from enemy spies, and I'm letting the mouse over tip, or the tooltip mouse over there, stick around for a second so you can see it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and collect, take the Empire Mint, leave everything else as is, and we'll also take a look at the espionage menu system here. So now you see that this little eye is now part of the menu up here, and this is where you'll be able to manage your various spies that are going to be at different cities. And this will make more sense once we actually get a spy, and by really kind of accelerating that, or actually, I'm sorry, by by going through our quest line, we're going to be able to accelerate the ability to locate and place a spy as soon as possible. So we're going to try to get through the quest line ASAP. Alright, so we'll go ahead and hit intern, and it's going to start our quest line, which is exciting. Alright. Alright, so my dreams are still haunted by the night we lost my friend, my rock, the previous leader of the warfare's divinity, Master Shadow Zaima Adya. They came upon us not 3 days out from the Targenian mountains, shadowy figures in the night. At first we thought them simple bandits preying on hapless travelers, desperate rogues who made a fatal mistake in selecting their victims. We imagined we would kill them easily enough, but we were wrong. Had Arla not been left behind, sick with fever, we may have mastered them. But in our arrogance, we underestimated them. Zima battled formidably, saving many of our lives, but that only aided our attackers' true intentions. They wanted not to rob us or kill us, but to steal away Zima herself. And they succeeded. And it wasn't only her they took. Some of my most experienced warriors also vanished that night. In the aftermath, stranded in the Oregon wilds, bloodied and exposed, there was little we could do except carry on with our original plan, without Zima or the others. Every day the same questions burned in my mind. Who kidnapped Zima? Did one of our party betray our intentions to the spineless trinity who rule the forgotten in Dagari Tanga? The fearful high consecrate and the feeble masters of the divinities? Those rulers have forgotten our motto, we are the power in the shadows. Or was she taken by some other enemy who is... Oh, sorry! Ah! Didn't mean to do that. By some other enemy who escapes my attention. This question burns. The one that burns the most, though, is this. Where is she now? Before we settled Jularn, all I could do was seethe and agitate. Now, though, now I can begin to get answers. Now I would do everything in my power to find Zima, and I have my vengeance on those who stole her away. So, there's a Delver's village in the nearby region of Toldrag, and we're going to go over there and pacify them, and then we have to talk to them. So, it's not. You're gonna say as you see the mouse over, you're gonna have to take the technology that helps you doing that. So I'm gonna take language square, and we'll take care of that. In fact, we'll go ahead and alternate these, and I can actually already build language square, but I'm gonna hold off buy language square because I'm gonna hold off until we get close to finding, or actually find the Delver's village that we need, and that way we're not wasting dust on something that we don't need just yet. Alright, so the haunts are around. Very good. I'm going to hold on and not attack any of these particular villages because we're going to need to kill some people here in a second. Alright, we'll also keep an eye on this. We're going to try to build or buy this out as soon as we can. So we'll actually leave them food so we can produce more people. Braid them. Alright. Again, we're looking for Toldrag, so hopefully this is Toldrag. If it's not, we'll go somewhere else. Alright, it's definitely not Toldrag, so let's come down here and see if Toldrag's down there. That's Yeg. Alright, so we'll come up here and try this one that's bordering us to the north. And we'll take a look. 134, we're still ways off. So espionage actions will take influence, so you definitely want to keep an eye on influence for these guys. They will be able to produce influence at a greater level, or at a greater number than pretty much anybody other than the cultists. Alright, so let's pick up this. Hopefully it's some dust. It is. Good. Alright, and we'll take trip up there. We'll go ahead and buy this out. And we'll set up the founders after that. So that way we can get some more dust. Alright, we're now at 20 per turn, which is great. Come up here. Alright, the Hernus. And I think that's... No, we're looking for Delvers. So it's definitely not that region either. I'm just going to keep going around. Alright, let's take a look, see. We don't have any luxuries. Alright. And, You know what? We'll go ahead and buy language square out so we can work towards cultivation afterwards. And let's see what we can do. We've got 3 people, or I'm sorry, yeah, 3 people and 3 more turns for another person. So we may end up divvying up one of them to dust afterwards. Yikes. Yikes. That's still not to drog. Alright, I guess it's possible that that's still drog. Man, it's usually very easy to find. Like, it's usually one of the closer ones that you're around, but obviously maybe this is the closest one. Let's hope. Let's hope it's here. Doing a lot of searching for nothing. Might have to... Oh, there we go, to drog. And the Delvers. Very good. Alright, so let's look at where we will attack them. That looks like a good spot. So you can hold a right click in case you don't know how to do this. Hold right click and it'll give you an idea of what the battle map will be. So this would look good for us because we've got the high ground there. Although it's not quite as good because there's like only one area, one way to get in there. So we have to pacify them. We're going to go ahead and attack them. And you get to see the Forgotten as they are able to fight. So we're actually going to... We're going to let these guys come up. So we need to have numbers here. Let them sort of funnel themselves into this spot right here. And we'll kill them that way. We're just going to have everybody stand by until they get over here. Come on up, guys. You know you want to. So we'll get in here and you guys can see the attack animations. Pretty awesome, right? There we go. I'm probably gonna kill him because third builder is pretty strong. Alright, let's take them out, finish them off. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to mention. They dual wield, which is new to Endless Legend as well. So we can pull these guys up and I'll show you. But yeah, so they can dual wield. In this case, she has 2 iron swords. But she can do pretty much anything. I've dual wielded just about everything except for any 2-handed weapons, obviously. It's actually... Oh, we can't give it to her because we're not in our own territory. But we'll get into the items here in a second. So let's parlay with them. Your plan to rebuild a new forgotten civilization has started badly. One of your most 2 powerful allies, Arla, never made the journey, and Zima has been kidnapped by unknown forces. Locate her. Treachery. The Delvers claim dissident Forgotten, hiding in the ruins in the nearby region, Cha, played a part. Find and defeat them. So we gained 15 glass steel. And now they're saying that these guys over here are the ones behind all of it. So we're going to have to go grab them. And we'll do that. Also going to take a look. See, we can do... we can buy the founders, which... you know what, we'll go ahead and do. And then we'll divvy up somebody over here to gain some more dust. Actually, you know what? I think a better idea is to take cultivation so we can get more food going. And we'll also... probably going to go with the sewer system. I don't have any terrain that would help. Oh, I do. So I can do some more dust. So let's take that instead. And that way these 2 will actually be, once I get an expansion going. So we're going to do seed storage. And we actually have enough to buy founders, so I'm going to do that too. And we'll get a burrow going this way. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So we'll build a burrow at some point soon, so we're gonna gain the dust bonus from. Is it called the dredger? I think it's called the dredger, right? Yeah, the dust dredger, dust filtration. Gotcha. All right, let's keep these guys going. We're on our way towards or past the ruin, so we might as well grab it. Although it's gonna probably. I don't think that cliff is something we can traverse. Nope, it's not. That sucks. And all of it was for naught, because damn them if there wasn't anything in that ruins. So 150 dust. We got a while. Although we're doing pretty well already. 25 dust. I mean, I've done much better because you occasionally, well, you more than likely will get a roll for desert region with these guys, because they're sort of like the broken lords in that they're more likely to get the dust desert regions for their starting region. Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that, dragon. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna hunt you down and stab you in the back, but thank you. Wow, someone's doing all right. Someone's in the green. A green, dark green, has already got a score of 80. All right, so let's hold off on that. See if we can build the seed storage quickly. All right, and let's get these guys over here. One more turn, and then we'll probably do. I don't think we'll do the husbandry just yet. We're probably going to build the burrow next, so let's go ahead and set that up. And we'll build the dust filtration afterwards, or we'll have the dust filtration done after that. Excellent. So let's finish the seed storage. And let's go ahead and adopt a plan. We'll do +3 dust per person because that makes sense. And run over here and take out the people that are here. We get 30 dust, and we'll be attacked by 2 predatories that are basically traitors to my group. Alright, so we'll move these guys up this way and have them come over and attack quickly, because we definitely, they're ranged units, so we want to close that gap quickly. Oh, for some reason I saw this as a land tile. I'm silly. Or stupid. Whatever you want to call it. Oh man, we lost one. Alright. I would have much rather had the hero move to that spot. Especially since I'm about to lose this. Oh, I lost a second unit. That was dumb. It's alright, I gained these 2 predators as a result of this quest. Your plan to rebuild a new forgotten civilization has started badly, blah blah. We already said that. Delver spoke true. Ziema and the others' kidnapping was aided by rebel forgotten, commanded by an unknown leader. They claim she is held in an enemy city. Repentant, the rebels join you. Funny how men become eager to talk before the persuasive glow of a firebrand. Unfortunately, the dissident forgotten knew little, save for the fact that Ziema and the others were taken to a distant city. It would have been easy to order these men's deaths after their confessions, but to do so would be wasteful, not to mention unjust. They were only pieces in another's design. A Draken, a Vaulter, and another who kept every facet of their identity hidden are the ones who pull the strings, they tell me. Vengeance must wait, however. First I must find Ziema. The fact she was captured and ferried leagues across Auriga give me hope that she still lives. I fear, though, that's the state in which I will find her. I remember vividly her strength, her ambition, her hopes for our people. Back in Dagari Tanga, when we plotted our escape together, seeking a better way for the forgotten, I remember the conviction of her words. We will not survive the coming winters by cowering in the mountains like rats. We will control Auriga by embracing who we are. We are the power in the shadows. I hope she still has the means to speak those words. Time is my greatest enemy. So infiltrate Magamaj and reach level 3 of infiltration in order to discover Zama's exact whereabouts. So we were now shown the city that we're going to be infiltrating. So this will be where we're going to be infiltrating. And I'm going to... That is another forgotten city. Wow, okay. So there's another forgotten group here. We'll go ahead and take the level here. Strength of the Wild is a good one. And then we'll do the assignment cooldown. I obviously missed a level up. And what we'll do for the next episode, we're going to have my group here work our way back over to the city and we'll infiltrate it. So it'll be a good introduction to the espionage mechanics. But hopefully you like what you guys see. If there's anything in particular you want to see from this beta, let me know. I'm happy to show you. I'm happy to talk more about other mechanics too. We'll talk more about the dual wielding and show you a little bit more as time goes on. Again, I'm not going to play too many episodes here. I'm just trying to show you the forgotten content. And remember that it's beta, so things are subject to change. But again, I think we're pretty far into the closed beta, or just in the build in general, that you know, unless things are terribly broken or unbalanced to all hell, they're pretty solid. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you like what you see. Let me know what you think. If you did like, leave a like. If you did like, leave a like. And if you want to see something in particular, leave a comment. And until then, we'll check back in episode 2, where we'll begin infiltration and show you more about the actual espionage mechanic. Thanks, guys.